So here's the footage how it looks. Hey guys, in this video we're gonna learn about how you can make cool scene transitions in Unity. So let's get started. So for this scene we have two levels. Now what you have to do is go to your hierarchy and go to UI and create an image. Rename it to transition. Now go to your canvas and make it scale with screen size and make the size 1920 by 1080. Now select your transition object and put any image that you like. It could be any shape, whatever you want. Now I renamed the transition to start transition, make a duplicate of it and renamed the duplicate to end transition. So now we need to open the animation window. I quickly put it up right down there. Now select the start transition and I quickly made an animation folder. Inside of this animation folder, I named my animation starting transition. So now here I select my start transition object and now I have to scale to the 10 so it covers the whole screen, and at the end of the frame, now what I have to do, make it 0 0 on the scale axis so it goes from big to small. And now I'll select my end transition and I'll create a new animation for it and I'll rename it to ending transition. For this animation, I'll select 0 0 scale at the start so it becomes small and maximum 10 scale at the end so it goes from small to big, like the ending transition. Now quickly make both of these objects as a prefab. Now select where your animation is and untick the loop time, otherwise your animation will not play smooth. Disable both of the prefabs and now create an empty game object, rename it to game manager. This game manager will basically responsible for handling and enabling and disabling our game objects. Go to your add component and do not forget to add the game manager script. Now my friend, you need to create two game objects with the name of starting scene transition and ending scene transition. Now my friend, what we want that whenever a new level loads, we want our starting scene transition to play. So for that, what I will do, I'll create a start function. And inside of that function, I will make the starting scene transition activation state to true. Now we also want that our starting scene transition gets disabled after a certain amount of seconds, because if it will stay in a canvas, clicking other buttons or other UI elements could be a problem. For that, I'll create a new function with the name of disable starting scene transition. And to wait a certain amount of seconds, I'll use my function timer class. It is an extension, very useful. The link is in the description, you can check it out there. So this will basically do, it will wait for 5 seconds and after waiting that amount, it will call this function. Don't forget to make it false, which is disable. So now I also want that whenever I press space, or let's suppose our character win, we go to the next level. So I will check whether the player has pressed the space button or not. If the player has pressed the space button, what we need to do, we need to go to the next level. For this, we need to use our scene management, and to use scene management, we need to use the namespace unityengine.scenemanagement. Here I'm using the name level 2 because this is the name of my level. You have to use whatever the name of your scene is. Not only I want to load the next scene, I want that my ending transition gets activated whenever I press space, and after playing that ending transition, we load to the next level. Now what this function timer basically does, it will wait for 1.5 seconds as it is the time span of our animation, and after that 1.5 seconds happen, we'll make the load next scene function and our next scene will be called. Also, do not forget to assign the references in the inspector. Make your game manager as a prefab. Go to your next level. In the next level, make the canvas as we made in the first level. Set the size same and put the prefabs at their respective places. Assign the references. And my friend, do not forget to put your scenes in the build settings, otherwise you'll get some errors. Everything is completed, so here's the footage how it looks.